Hello everyone and welcome back to HeMakesMePlay. I am Marius and I'm blind. I can't see and so I make other people play video games. And today, after having paused for a little while, we are back with the love letter to existence that is Dwarf Fortress. Mm-hmm. And I'm here with Steffen. Hello Steffen.
Hi Marius.
Yes.
Back again at Sefolfikod.
Exactly, that's the name of the fortress, and it is true, we have not played in a while, and it's very necessary for me to point this out, because I'm sure viewers will notice this.
Yeah, there will be some disturbance in the continuity, I think, at some points, but that's alright, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly, and just so everyone is on the same page, our emotional attitude towards this fortress right now is that we're totally okay if it dies. Like, more so than usual. I mean, you always have to be okay with losing. Losing is fun, but, you know, we were even, like, back in the kitchen earlier, we were debating about, can we just give this a grand finale, maybe?
At some point, I mean, we encountered 2 forgotten beasts already. We have a functional military. We found gold in the mines.
Oh, I mean, there's always more to do, but it's like, at least for me, it's just a sort of a loss of momentum and a lot of like just fiddly shit that there is to be done now.
Well,
like the minecart stuff. But let's get into it. Like, let's just, you know, I'm sure we will get hungry while we're eating, as the Germans like to say.
Really? This is something we say?
Der Hunger kommt beim Essen.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Right? It's not an English saying. It doesn't exist in English. At least I don't know. Leave a comment if you know the corresponding catchphrase. Anyway, what do we do first, Steffen? I have no idea. How's the steel production, huh?
I have no clue. Maybe I just unpause the game and we see what happens.
You know what? Just before we started, we looked at the unit list to see if there was an actual forgotten beast right now on the map. There isn't. Not as far as we know. But there's a ghost.
There's a ghost.
And we have to, if there's one thing I know, is that ghosts are bad and we have to get rid of them.
We have to slap them.
Yes, build a slab now, Steffen.
Okay, how do we do this? But first I will unpause the game and see what's happened. Okay. About the steel production, we already get some messages that some stuff
it's not working.
It's not working.
Yes, because nothing ever works.
We need iron bars and stuff. Okay, so building a slab, right?
Yeah, it's at the masons. They're in the east.
Okay, how do we do this?
I've literally dreamt about this fortress.
You, right?
Yes, to look at the workshop. Okay. And you have to make slabs in the mason from stone.
This is a carpenter, this is a mechanic, this is something else.
It's a big hall with a bunch of workshops in it. That should have the masons.
This is a craft dwarf.
Or did we change this?
What the fuck are they? Ah, they're the masons. Yeah. The masons. The masons is also a family from the Harry Potter. No, from the Harry Potter universe, yeah.
What's their deal? Are they muggles?
They are quite unpopular, I think, because the masons or the
But it's the family name. It's not Freemasons you're talking about, right?
No, it's a family name.
Okay.
And I don't know, how do you say, the man of the family, Mr. Mason,
the patriarch,
is the boss of Uncle Vernon.
Uncle Vernon?
Uncle Vernon.
Who is that?
Harry's uncle.
Oh,
Vernon Dursley.
He's a bad guy.
He's a stupid guy. I think.
He's like an abusive foster care parent.
Of course. Yeah. And he works at a corporation which is called
Welcome to the Harry Potter cast, by the way.
Which is called Grunnings. And they make war machine, which is drills. They make electrical drills.
Wait, that's a real company,
Grunnings? Yeah.
Isn't it?
But
that's a German company,
isn't
it?
They make like dishwashers and washing machines, not
that's pretty close.
Electrical drills.
Are you sure they don't make electrical drills?
No, I'm not sure.
I mean...
But they work at Grunnings and Mr. Mason is his boss. And in the second book...
But why is Mr. Mason relevant if he's a muggle and his only relation is being a boss of a drill company?
Should we elaborate on this?
I don't know, you started this.
Okay.
I at least want to know that.
In the second book, at the beginning, the Mason family comes to the Dursley family to make a family dinner, and maybe Mr. Vernon then gets a big contract from him, and maybe a raise or something. So this is quite important for the Dursleys, and Harry fucks it up.
Oh, okay.
Because there is a house elf, Dobby.
Yeah, I remember.
And he doesn't want Harry Potter to come back to Hogwarts because the Chamber of Secrets will be opened and all kinds of stuff. And so Dobby uses, I think, a big cake and drops it on the head of Mrs. Mason, and with levitation magic. But it looks like Harry did it. And
so it's not Harry's fault. He's being set up.
He's being set up by Dobby.
Yeah, Dobby has it all figured out.
As a result, the Dursleys imprison Harry, literally, with cages on with bars on the window.
Yeah.
And that's why the Masons are important.
All right. So the more you know.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
No
now
worries.
tell me about the Carpenters. Did you know that in the Dresden Files there's Michael Carpenter, who is like a paladin basically, and Harry's closest companion basically, and sort of the fighter to his wizard. Let me tell you about his drill company. That I'm sorry.
It's all right. I can construct a rock slab. Is this something we want?
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to construct those. We might even already have some in the stockpiles.
I think we have some.
And then you go to the Craftsdwarf workshop, but one that deals with stone, and you tell them to engrave a slab.
Okay,
That's how this is
Craftsdwarf
done.
workshop, then rock, wood, bone, shell, or engrave memorial slab.
That one.
And now we have names.
Yeah, pick the ghost guy. This is how this works.
What is his name? Isn't his name Moldat?
It might be.
Let's see in the unit list.
Yeah.
Others. Oh, it's gone.
Maybe we've already done this last
Maybe
time.
we've already done this last time.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
It's alright.
It's like, I was thinking, like, we can use this episode because this fortress is on a downturn, let's face it. But the fun thing is, you can already come up with ideas for the next one. And from your story about the Mason family, I propose, here's one idea, okay, for a new concept for another fortress. How about we build Dwarven Hogwarts? We just build a wizard academy. Obviously, there's no magic in this game at this point. Well, it's not completely true. This sort of is. But you can totally build, you can pretend it's a Hogwarts, right? And you can build a library and stuff and make cool rooms for the head wizards and stuff and get magical metals from the earth. I don't know. You have to use your imagination a little bit in this game for the most cool concepts.
I mean, what kind of... We have this fortress now. Is this set up after anything we know? So
how do you mean? Can you elaborate? What do you mean? Is this set up after anything we know?
So
you mean does this fortress have a concept?
Yeah, a concept.
No, sorry, buddy. The concept was let's teach Steffen how this game works.
Oh, okay.
Everything I did was basically get you set up in a working fortress that is defensible and self-sustaining, right?
Okay.
It was all geared towards efficiency and stuff.
Okay.
Well, actually, it could be more efficient. It was a balance between efficiency and simplicity of design, right?
It's beautiful.
If you just think about that, now knowing what you know now, don't you think designing another defensive perimeter would be much easier and perhaps even better, more effective? Right, you know how this game works, how sieges work. You yourself will be able to come up with devious traps, I'm sure. Maybe build a steam trap. All that stuff might make more sense now. I don't know. Yeah, we've come a long way for sure. Though there is more to do. There's a more efficient mine. You can always get more stuff from the mountain, and I would really actually like to explore the military system, which we haven't quite seen. And by that I mean the warfare system, where you send out squads of your own military.
To raids and...
Yeah.
It's something we could look into.
It's sort of part of the whole steel production that goes towards, equipping more soldiers.
And also, there's some announcements here, which I haven't seen before.
All right, what is it?
It says, there's a human swordsman and a bard and another bard is visiting. And also it says, the furnace operator, Gesut Dusimesuk, has revealed the presence of the escorted severity to the human maceman Utar Amiki.
Okay.
And then, a short time after, another announcement came in, which is the Countess Kadol of Entreglace has revealed the presence of the escorted severity to the human swordsman Molset Adolf Badu.
So
what does this mean?
It begs, what does this mean? It begs the question, to me at least, what is the escorted severity? I'm just burning to know. I want it to be revealed to me as well. But what I think is going on here is that the game is just telling you that information is being exchanged, and like by information I mean like world lore, right? And that's the whole system in the game, and that's one of the reasons why it's nice to have a tavern, because you will get travelers, which we get quite a lot, and they bring actual information, and this is sometimes like really relevant, mechanically relevant information in the game. Like depending on the dwarven civilization that you generated, you might not know how to make, let's say, mittens or whatever. Just any item type.
Yeah.
They might just not know. But then that lore can be revealed to you from other civilizations by talking to their travelers. And I think this might be the case of that.
But this is the other way around, right? Because the Countess Kadol of Entreglace is our dwarf.
It's true. You also share your knowledge with other civilizations.
And this dwarf has now revealed the presence of the escorted severity to the human swordsman. So
what is the escorted severity, Steffen?
Is this a cult maybe we have?
I don't know.
Maybe
it might be lots of things.
Groups.
You also you can't be sure that this isn't something that we have already learned much earlier from another civilization, and now we're revealing it back to them, to others. Can you look at, there's like a legend screen or something, right? There's a way to find this out, I'm sure.
Yeah. Locations and occupations? No. Nobles and mints? No.
There's
there's C for civilizations and world info.
Yeah, just look at that.
Maybe. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, there's a world map.
Yeah.
The land of chambers, the walls of balance. The Dwarf Fortress of Entreglace, your location, site.
Can you search for locations?
Okay, the menu is...
Because maybe escorted severity is a location.
Center on fort, world, people, missions, artifacts, holdings and tribute, news and rumors, civilizations.
Artifacts. Maybe the escorted severity is like an artifact floodgate or something. We might check our artifact list. Maybe we've made the escorted severity.
Oh, there are a lot of artifacts.
Like on the world map?
A whole map.
Yeah, and you see, this is one of the things you can do with military squads. Send them out to recover artifacts.
Yeah, I can do this right now.
Yeah, I know you can.
Nice.
But we need our military squads for defense.
This is also why maybe raids will come to us and we get sieged. Because
that's right.
Other parties of the game, of the world, want to recover the artifacts we created.
That's exactly right. And it has happened already, right? Artifacts have been stolen by like greedy little thieves.
Let's see our artifacts. So we have a jelly opal-bound codex. At one with the elf. A siltstone-bound codex. Why do we have codex?
That's a book.
Codexy, yeah, but we have so many of them.
Yeah, maybe we picked them up from someone.
Okay.
Like it wasn't made here, I don't
Jaw
think.
Ever Onward, a clear garnet-bound codex.
Wow.
Tongs Heated Interpreted. An Alexandrite-bound codex.
So many codices.
Discourse on the Mountain Home. Forgotten Beast Parchment Scroll.
Wow, that must be from the Travelers, I'm sure. Hey, we should build a library.
Then we have this, the danger. No, this is not it's not an artifact we created, which is meant by this. How was it called? The escorted severity. I think this is a club or a guild hall or something, or a cult we've
I don't think so, but I'm only about 11% sure. I mean, you can look at our guild halls, I guess.
Yeah, but how? I mean, wasn't this with the zones? And I can see...
Yeah, it's a bit clumsy. I guess you could make a zone and try to assign a guild hall. Yeah, but there must be a bit better way.
So our activity zones we have is the Patterned Healer, the Natural Cloud, the Sanctum of Fiends, the Den of Waters, the Helmed Lime, the Unseen Shrine, the Boulder of Rocks, and the Sinful Church.
Yeah, but of course, the actual guilds and societies that have been founded have their own names.
Okay. Let's see, let's go to a guild hall here. The Den of Waters. Oh, this is
that the Fisher Guild? Because that would fit.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm not sure. What does our status say? We still haven't got 1 million dwarven coins and created wealth. But there's a lot of other... We'll get there.
Just make steel weapons.
Yeah, I think this was something we wanted to do last time. Is to actually do steel weapons, to build steel weapons.
Sure, and just steel armor probably.
We
even
need
more than
iron.
Yeah.
And pig iron. And I don't think we have this.
No, we don't. We need to mine more iron. And to mine more efficiently, we need the minecart track to work, Steffen.
Yes.
So let's look at the minecart track. That's what I'm saying now.
Once again. Okay. So we've built the track.
Yeah.
This is sure. And there's also...
I think didn't we do this last time? You checked the connections and there was indeed an error somewhere and we fixed it. I'm so bad. This must be so horrible to watch.
I'm not sure.
It's awful.
So we can look on the minecart and say, so they're minecarts. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, how do we do this? I have no clue.
Well, you look at the minecart
with Q
at the yeah, I think so, at the start, right? The minecart stop. That's one thing. I don't think it's Q actually. And there's an extra menu for minecart tracks and stuff. Like in the top
building,
level.
No, announcements, stockpiles. Hauling? No.
Yeah, it must be hauling.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a stockpile next to it. Okay. Okay. I'm still... Oh, I've forgotten how this menu works. I think. Okay.
Well,
so
I use plus and stuff to go through the menu.
Yeah.
That's part of it. And
so when I hover over this minecart stop we have here with hauling.
The one in the mines,
Then in the mines. Then there is it glows green, so there's an indication on the map. I can see that I've selected this, or this is green, or whatever.
Very good. Green is my favorite color.
And then we have a list of stone and metal, and these two, stone and metal, both have a submenu of stop 1 and 2, and on the right next to it says 0% for both and a green V.
There must be a vehicles present, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm kind of making that up.
Who knows? And in this menu, I can go to the stone. I think this is the stone route.
Yeah.
Or route.
But did we want stone to be exported from the mine? I don't think so, right? We just want metal.
We also want stone because we want to make figurines and stuff, right? Okay. We also.
I don't know. That would be a lot of stone, right?
Okay. So we have this metal. We can also look at the metal road.
Let's focus on the metal road for now.
Now I can go on stop 1 and define the stop.
I thought we'd already done that.
I can, maybe. This is guide north immediately when full of desired items.
I think here's what I want to do. We need to do this.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what we've done already. Otherwise we will not understand what's happening here. But I do vaguely remember that we wanted to change how we set this up from a minecart stop only design to a stockpile that feeds into the minecart design. Okay? So what I want you to do, if there isn't one already, actually, check, is there like a stockpile next to the minecart stop in the mines?
I can't see one.
Okay, then make one, please.
Just one tile wide?
No, like 2 by 3.
2 by 3. So 2 high and 3 wide?
It doesn't matter. Either that, and just next to the minecart.
Yeah, it's next to the minecart.
Okay. Make sure that it has wheelbarrows.
Enabled. How do I make this with Q? Yeah. Max wheelbarrows W. And how many?
Like 3.
Like 3, okay.
And then, well, now we want this to have enabled all the stones and metals that we want. Which is, I guess there is one type of stone I do want from the mines, and that's coal, if we do find it. So yeah, just make the stockpile accept only metals and coal.
So disable animal. We want stone, enable, metal ores, and block all economics. And permit metal ores. Okay, now we permitted metal ores.
Very good.
And economic, other, clay. What is economic? There's limestone, dolomite, chalk, marble, gypsum,
Enable
calcite.
chalk. This is all the flux material. Marble and chalk, please.
Marble and chalk, okay.
That's a good point.
And then
Bituminous coal.
bituminous coal also,
yes,
right?
my favorite coal.
Okay.
There's another flux material, but I forget. I think
Lignite,
I
gypsum.
think lignite. Do the lignite. It's like a dance. Do the lignite. Yeah.
Sounds like ligma.
Ligma?
Yeah.
What is that?
Ligma balls.
Oh, you bad boy.
This is something the streamers will always be fucked with.
Well,
these kinds of
I'm not a streamer, Steffen.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber.
not yet. Yeah.
We have class here in YouTube.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course we do. Okay, so I've set up this stockpile.
Yeah, and now I mean, probably you go to the minecart menu, I would say.
So hauling again.
Yes, and then select this mine, down the mines minecart stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
And then we want a new route, right?
I guess we just delete the old ones.
Can we? Yeah, we can delete these.
And you have to do everything over, but is that okay? At least
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we will understand
Yeah.
what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry,
Confirm.
everyone. Bear with us.
Delete this route? Yes.
Yes.
Delete this route? Yes.
Die.
You have no routes.
Yes, make a route, Steffen.
I will make a new route. Route number
Route?
3.
I think it's called route. Route is when your
Route.
people run away.
Route? Route.
Route.
Route. But route sounds like the
Like
root
in
beer.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So I will name it. The route.
Metal.
Metal. Okay.
Yes.
It has a name now.
Okay, good. Now, what's next?
I don't
Can
know.
you add stops or something?
I can make a new stop.
Yeah, make a new stop.
New stop. Stop 1.
In the mines.
Yeah. Now it looks like there's a stop. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to configure that stop?
Define stop.
Yeah.
Guide north immediately when full of desired items. Guide north in 14 days when...
Are these options or is this the conditions that are set right now?
So there's a list of things.
Just delete every condition.
Okay. New report, remove conditions or links.
Yeah.
Remove.
Just
Okay.
I want a clean slate.
Yeah. New depart condition or new stockpiling? What would you...
Let's make the stockpiling first.
Okay.
See, this is easy.
New stock. Take from stockpile.
Yeah, you take from and just the one that's right next to it.
But it doesn't really select. Take from, select stockpile. How can I select the stockpile now?
It usually gives you a cursor that you can then, just put on the stockpile and hit enter.
But it doesn't.
No?
No, I have to select. Enter.
Don't you have a cursor?
I have a cursor,
And you move that on the stockpile,
and then,
you hit enter.
but then Then it says items desired or kept by vehicle. I have to select now the items I want from the stockpile.
What? All of them.
Okay.
Like, what are the options here?
Yeah, it's like the stockpile menu, but now so when we configure a stockpile, we can select which items are stored on the stockpile, right? There's this menu with, animals, food, furniture, stuff. And the same list is now here, but it's not a stockpile menu, I think. It's the items desired or kept by the vehicle we are currently trying to connect to the stockpile. So I just enable stone,
Are you sure
maybe?
you're connecting? Because this is exactly like the menu that just designates what to store on the vehicle.
Okay.
Are you sure you're in the connect to stockpile menu?
I mean, I've left the menus now.
Yeah.
And we still have this metal route.
Yeah.
Stop 1.
Uh-huh.
Press enter to define the stop.
That's right.
And then I remove the condition or the link, which is there. And I want a new stockpile link. S.
Yeah.
Now, this new item in the list appeared, which now says take from, in parentheses, select stockpile.
Yeah.
And now I can move a cursor to the stockpile I have.
Yeah.
And press enter, for example.
But
enter I'm still in the menu of the
stockpile?
No, not the stockpile. Of the minecart. Of the stop. Configuring the stop.
Good.
And I can either, by pressing enter, set the desired items. With N, I can new depart condition. With S, I can new stockpile link. With X, I can remove a conditional link. With P, I can select a stockpile. Okay, so I have to press P to select the stockpile. Now I've selected the stockpile. Okay.
Okay, now it's linked up. Yeah.
Take from, yeah.
All right, and now we make the depart condition.
Okay, N for new depart condition. Guide north immediately when empty of desired items.
No, guide north immediately when full.
So change conditions. When full of desired items.
Does it also have like just when full and without this desired qualifier? Because what's desired here? I mean, anything, I guess.
No, there's guide north immediately when at least at 50% of desired items. Guide north immediately always.
No,
guide
always.
north immediately when full of desired items.
It always has desired. Does it?
We have to... Okay, yeah, I think we have to guide it north immediately. I think this was our mistake last time.
Why?
Because the only condition we gave the minecart was, just go north immediately when full of desired items. But we never actually set up for the stop, which are the desired items, because I can always, in this menu, I can always press enter to set the desired items for this stop.
I thought we did that, but we might not have done that.
Okay, so guide north immediately when full of desired items.
Yeah. But you can, because of the stockpile link, I think you can just set anything to be desired.
Okay.
Right? Or what is the menu that it gives you?
Now I'm in the menu, items desired or kept by the vehicle.
Yeah.
And I can select any menu point or sub-menu point of the stockpile menu, and it just enables stone completely. So all the stones are now desired items, but only a few stones will land on the stockpile.
Yeah.
So I think this will be fine.
It has stone and that includes metal ores and stuff.
And economics, yeah.
All right, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think that's all that is necessary for this stop. Now you just have to give them the other stops.
I think so.
And I do remember you were right that we were planning to get stone out of the mines, which makes this so much more complicated. But I guess that's what we're doing. Because the first stop when you go up into the fortress, that's where we want to dump stone. But I guess we're not doing that with this one.
No.
So this only has metal and cool flux material. So that skips that stop entirely and goes to the one after that. right? That
I think
should
so.
work.
Yeah.
I hope they can just skip stops. I hope that's okay.
So, set up new stop.
Yeah.
And this time...
This should be easier.
Wait a second. Okay, so I went upwards into our fortress.
Yeah.
And created a second stop.
Yeah.
And now...
But I mean, the stops are already there, right? You just sort of have to connect them.
Do I have to connect them?
Well,
This is
connect might be
this
the
is
wrong.
again very confusing. Sorry.
It's okay.
So I will remove the stop again.
Okay.
Yes. So there's one stop.
I think I want to include the second stop just because it makes me anxious to skip it. I don't think the game would like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
How
fine.
do we do this?
Well, just okay. So you have the menu where you make stops, right? No?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, how do you make a new stop?
I can press S for new stop.
Sounds good. What happens then?
Then, for some reason... okay, I have to...
You cycle through the stops, right?
No, the thing is... I have to put the cursor already where I want the new stop.
Okay. That is a bit confusing.
So I have to go to the... So, yeah, we have two track stops.
Yeah.
Which one should I select?
Select the stone one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay. And there I can now add a new stop.
Yeah. Define the stop.
Oh, shit. I deleted the wrong one.
Oops.
Sorry. I will delete both. Okay. So, go back to the mines. We got this.
Yeah. This is how it goes.
This is how it goes, yeah. So let's
Welcome
see. With
to
K
how it goes.
on this tile here, right next to the stockpile in the mines,
Uh-huh.
there are 2 almond wood minecarts
Nice.
lying around and a track stop
Yeah.
and a rock and a rough granite block track northwards.
Yeah.
And right below this, there's a stockpile.
It all
Okay.
checks out.
To the hauling menu, we have the metal route. And now I move my cursor directly onto this stop, onto this track stop, and define a new stop,
Cool.
which is called stop 1. Now I enter this and delete all the conditions that are there. And then
You connect the stockpile.
S for new stockpiling, yeah. Select stockpile. I want to select this one. Take from stone stockpile number 32.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we want a new depart condition. Guide not immediately when empty. No. We want when full of desired items. Yes. And then we want to set the desired items to be stone.
Yeah.
Great.
Sounds good.
Okay. I will exit the menu now. And I now go upwards
Uh-huh.
to the upper level, to the first stop,
Yeah.
and put my cursor on the stop track thingy and press new stop.
I have a question. At the
Yes.
stop, is there a stockpile next to it?
No,
Not at all.
not yet. No.
Well, okay, we'll figure that out. It's okay. Let's focus on the stop right now. Are you defining the stop now?
Yeah, I can. So I move the cursor there. New stop S.
Okay. Well, delete all the conditions that are there.
Yeah, define stop. Delete all the conditions. Yes.
Okay. We wanna is there a way to empty the cart?
So
We don't want to do that, right? I think we should. Yeah. Well, okay, we'll fix this anyway. We just forget about emptying it, because this is the metal cart, right? And we'll fix this with the stockpile downstairs. But here we just want to tell the cart to move on to the south, if I'm not mistaken, immediately. Right?
Okay. New depart condition.
Yeah.
N. But what is when it goes back the other way around?
It's not part of the route.
Okay.
It's a good question. I think I'd like to try it out first.
Okay.
I mean, you could define the route, like you could add more stops, right? After stop number 3, you put in stop number 4, which is again this stop, and then you define go north immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Until it goes back to the start.
Okay, yeah, I can put in the condition to
move south.
So we have to make a second route which goes down.
You get it?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
You might not have to do that, but I think that's what makes the most sense.
Okay, I can put in the condition guide south immediately always.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And then you make the next stop, which is the payload.
Defines new stop. I think this works. Amazing.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. And I have to define the stop. Delete everything that is in there. Okay. Set desired items.
Well,
or new depart condition or new stockpiling.
So is there a way to empty the cart?
No, there's no such thing here, but I can see new depart condition is guide north immediately when empty.
Yeah, guide north immediately when empty. That's correct. Well, what was the other conditions for loading? Maybe it has unloading in there.
C. Change condition. Guide north immediately when full of desired items, when empty of any items, when at least 50%, or always.
Okay.
What was your question?
The other item. I mean, you want to set it to guide north when empty of items, right? But there's another type of condition for loading, right?
I don't understand what you mean, really.
Well,
because
how do you tell a card what items go in it?
That's a good question. How
There's this other condition menu, right?
There's depart condition and there's stockpiling. This is everything I can... And set desired items.
Right, okay.
And I think downstairs we made it... Okay, we said the cart
stockpile.
departs.
Yeah.
So we linked the stockpile, so it only will take items from the stockpile.
Yeah.
And also, when it's full, it will be moved.
I think that we have to delete the second stop because I think that the emptying of carts appears to be a property of stops themselves. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a way to set it up so that a cart is just emptied in one go, where like this is important because that means dwarves don't have to go there and pick out each item individually. You dump the entire cart. That's the whole part of it. It also has the effect that the contents of the cart will be dumped into one square, which if that's a stockpile square, no further hauling is necessary. And you are using this whole quantum stockpile bug where you can store many items in one square, right? It's like, it's part of the reason why you want to use minecarts. But this dumping of the cart, I think that's an option you set in the actual minecart stop itself. Meaning that, okay, if that option is set, it means that whenever a cart actually mechanically passes the stop, that in a way that is recognized by the root system, the cart will be emptied. Are you following me?
But I thought we put in a condition to the second stop, for example.
There's no condition there where we said empty the cart.
No.
It's just if it's empty, keep moving south.
No, it's guide south immediately always.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But do you see my problem that, at what point is the cart emptied?
I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm telling you the cart is emptied if it hits a stop where this emptying condition is set. Can you just exit the minecart route menu without like deleting the route or whatever? Can we look at the stops individually? And I wonder, I think this option was set while we constructed a stop. Can you just, this is the easiest way to check this, can you just try building a new stop?
Sure. This is done with buildings, right? Probably.
Probably, yeah.
And then machine components, no.
I think tracks has its own menu.
There's track, yeah, there it is. Track stop.
Yeah.
You can build a track stop. And when I want to build a track stop, I can select dumping on arrival.
That's what I mean, right?
So maybe I have to
and
go
we
with...
did this.
Maybe I have to go Q on the stop. Yeah, and I dump on arrival to east. It's happening here.
Okay, but the thing is, any cart that passes through that stop, or that at least stops at that stop, will adhere to this option, right? I mean, I think I understand now. You need to delete the second stop from the route, and then it'll
So
work
the one
out
in
fine.
between.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's possible, right? It's just that was an unnecessary step.
Yeah. So the menu for a track stop, when I hover over it with Q,
Yeah.
because it's a building, right? It says friction lowest, and I can change the friction if I want.
No.
And dump on arrival to the east.
Yeah.
I can activate or change the direction if I want.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, but I want to delete this stop now, right?
The one you built?
No, I
No,
haven't
in the
built
route.
No.
No? What's going on?
The building, the track stop building,
Yeah.
the one in between.
You don't want to build a new one. No, wait. No. Okay. Look.
It's all right. We get there.
Like we need to like be sort of, it's sort of tedious now,
Yes.
but I have to walk you through this
Yeah.
so we're on the same
Yeah.
page. Earlier when I said build a new stop just to check something,
Yeah.
did you actually
Nah.
build the
Nah,
stop?
I haven't.
Okay, then we don't need to remove that.
Okay.
That's fine. Now, on this minecart track that we have in the fortress,
Yeah.
we want a total of 3 stops.
There are actually two inside the fortress and one inside the mine.
Let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
This minecart track that we have on this map
Yeah.
should have 3 stops as physical buildings
It
in
does.
the game. And it should have that. Do not remove any of these stops.
Okay, I won't.
But now, we're disambiguating here.
Yeah.
Now, in the route that we are making for the metal cart,
Yes.
we want there to be 2 stops that it visits. The beginning stop and the way in the fortress terminus stop.
Okay.
Near the metal forges. The other stop in between with the stone stuff is not part of the route.
We will delete it.
Delete it. This will be so glorious if it actually works.
X. Delete this. Okay, we have 2 stops.
Okay.
One
now
in the mines, one...
let's revisit the definition of the second stop now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I forget.
So there's nothing...
No conditions
No
at all?
conditions there.
All right. So as I am modeling it in my mind, the cart will travel here, and then on arrival it will be dumped, I think, to the south, which is fine. And then now it doesn't need to be loaded with anything. We're just going to set the condition guide north when empty, I would say. Right?
Guide now when empty of desired items.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this should work. I think this will totally work.
Okay, I will look with Q on the stop, and it says track stop friction is highest. And
We can ignore the friction because they are guided.
and dump on arrivals to the east.
Ah, okay. Is there a stockpile to the east?
No. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, there is a stone stockpile.
Ah. Yeah, so we already did
There are
this.
already gold nuggets on there.
Yeah, because the dwarves are fucking, they're very efficient. They immediately use it up, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
That's fine. And we can, I think, even keep the lignite and the flux in there, because we do want it in that spot near the forges. So that's fine. Let's see if this works, right? I don't, like, if you've assigned a minecart and stuff, I think that's necessary.
I don't know if I have done this. Let's see.
I mean, I might be full of shit here. I don't know.
H for hauling.
But I do believe, like, a route that you define, you need to assign a minecart.
Mm-hmm. Assign a vehicle, yes.
There you go.
V. And then I can select one of the three which are here.
Yeah, that's fine.
But it's red now.
Okay.
Why is it red?
Because it's used. I mean, we have 3. Can you please select one of the ones that are actually in the mines?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Because it takes a long time for them to haul them there.
But I don't know which one are in the mines.
Yeah, that is...
I have no item ID.
No, there might be no way to tell.
Ah, but it says TSK behind.
Don't
one
pick
of
that
the-
one. That means it's in a workshop.
No, when I look with... So, if I go to the mines,
Yeah.
on the track stop we have there, and I look on this tile with K,
Yeah.
there are 2 minecarts there.
And
One of them
yeah,
has a TSK
task.
behind.
That probably means that's the one. Did you assign one to the...
Yeah, maybe
That's the one then.
that's maybe the one that is selected. Let me see. V for vehicle, but that can't be the one
Why?
because I selected an almond wood almond wood minecart, which has stars behind it, so it has a
High
certain
quality.
amount of quality. And I did not select the minecart which has 3 stripes on the side, which is a different kind of.
That's
I
really
guess.
confusing.
Yeah, I don't know.
But, I mean, do you want to select a different one? Since you've got these minecarts all pinned down now.
Well, I've selected one, and I don't know which one I selected.
Alright.
And dwarves are walking by and ignoring the minecarts.
Is the stockpile full? Because nothing's gonna happen until they've put some stuff in the stockpile. We've had this all paused all this time, so it's okay. We need to wait a little bit now.
So the stockpile, there's nothing on there.
Alright.
Oh, there are also stockpile settings. Auto dump, auto melt, auto trade, show inventory. Show inventory, let's see. There are no things on the stockpile, I think.
I mean, you can just see it physically on the map.
No, there's
right?
nothing there.
Yeah. And we just defined it. It's fine.
Okay.
But unless that is being filled and they fill up the card, nothing's gonna happen. And so we just need to wait for a little bit, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, in the meantime, I guess we can keep digging. I don't know if we're doing exploratory mining right now. The overall task would be to find hematite, right? And like iron. And I think even last time I told you to sort of mine in the north, like, and sort of maybe dig tunnels upwards. Like, don't hit the surface, but like, don't keep going deeper and deeper. Stay under the lower layers, or the higher layers, that is. Because those should be the sedimentary layers where it's more likely to find hematite and magnetite.
Yeah, but we haven't found anything.
But is that where we're digging?
Currently we're not digging, I think, because everything we assigned to be dug out is dug out.
Okay. Well, that will be an option. To just dig some tunnels. Sort of.
Tetrahedrite we found.
Yeah, that's copper.
Okay.
Pretty sure. Even one of our viewers pointed that out.
Okay.
Thanks for all the hints, by the way. We really enjoyed it. There were so many, I can't name them all. But one of the things we have upgraded is that I have some headphones now. So should it come to it, I can actually look at the wiki, for instance, to find out what coal is called or whatever. And you might think we should have done this for the minecarts, but I think then we just wouldn't have an episode. We would just read the wiki. And at least this is how I approach stuff, right? I have to understand it by experimentation. I can't just read it.
No, that's fair. I mean, I'm a little bit confused right now.
That's the title of the episode.
Yeah, because something happened. What is this?
Ah, what happened?
There's a troll here. And a spear dwarf is battling this troll.
Oh, really? Where's...
Directly in front of our minecart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Send the rest of the military. I mean, why not? Send the hammer dwarfs. Free training.
How do I do this? Let me see.
The squads menu.
The squatch menu. Let's see.
I mean, this is fun.
Okay. As for squads, let's see. Unitless military, jobless squads. S for squads.
Yeah.
So we have the mighty mines, the kabaddi crossbows, and the pains of intensity.
Those are the new ones, right?
Yeah, these are the spear dwarfs. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think let's just send the hammer dwarfs. Let's just have a success. That's the mighty mines, I think.
A, and go to attack. And then,
just send them to move there.
Okay. A move.
They will, trust me, they're dwarfs. They will see red and attack all on their own.
Okay, they're stationed.
Yeah, now just watch the... I hope that spear dwarf will survive. I think that troll, by the way, he just climbed up from the caverns, right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna keep happening because the caverns aren't sealed.
Mm-hmm. And there the hammer dwarfs come. And they see the troll and get busy, and it's dead.
There you go, that's quick. I mean, they're
just get one shot.
They're efficient. You can now cancel their move order.
Yeah,
okay. They will just hang out around this minecart.
This was just one hammer dwarf was necessary to run in there and kick this troll's teeth in.
The other ones are just there to cheer.
Yeah, okay. Okay, a mighty mines, cancel station.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's it. Go back to your homes.
Done. Also, we have a petition.
Oh, God. What is the petition?
Let's see.
Give the people what they want, Steffen.
Yeah. Status of Uvash uttered clasped. Wishes to so this Uvash wishes to reside in Enterglaze for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors.
Oh, that's easy. I thought we have to build some
Do you
shit
want to approve?
Sure,
this request?
Yeah. Who is it?
It's Uvash.
All right, that's fine. I mean,
there are no more petitions that need your attention.
Do you want to now, after we have approved it, look at the unit list and look at Uvash? If he's like a goblin necromancer or something.
Where is he, actually? Uvash. No, this is another Uvash. This is not the one...
You can't have two Uvashes.
So, sure we do.
It's not allowed.
Others. Let's see it. Others. Uvash. Dead or missing? A troll is missing. Well,
I know where he is. I can lead you to him.
Me too. So search, maybe. Uvash. Okay, it's a bard.
Just a human bard.
View unit. Let me see.
Yeah, let's get some info on our new resident.
Is it a resident? Is it an evil resident?
Shut the fuck up.
Go to unit. No, it's probably a dwarf.
Ah, okay, sure.
Because there's nothing else.
Do you see
besides her being a bard?
It's a lady. All right.
She meditates on jewels currently. Of course.
So nice, not torture.
Skilled musicians, dabbling persuader, negotiator, judge of intent, intimidator, conversationalist. Oh, yeah, you can do this better. Comedian, consoler, pacifier, novice speaker, and has some poetry and music and dance.
All right, it sounds like a bard. The thing is, once they're a resident, like if they have cool skills, like they will do like workshop.
Wait! Somebody is moving a minecart around.
Hey, here we go.
You can see this, dear viewer.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Nice.
Is there something now on the stockpile or on this pile of stuff here? Oh, there's just gold nuggets there.
Well, how far is the minecart?
It currently is being hauled through our entry
Well, which way is it going? From the mines?
downwards now into the mines. It goes
So it went up already, presumably.
maybe.
I'm already super happy that it's even moving.
Or is it a wheelbarrow? Maybe I've.
Oh.
Let me see.
You got my
It's a
whole...
wood minecart,
There you
and the
go.
mason is moving it. Mr.
Yeah.
Mason.
That's fine.
Here we go. Here we go.
I mean, yeah, how can we tell if it... I mean, okay, can you look at the minecart with K? Presumably, if it's empty, it must have been emptied at the designated stop.
Or maybe it's even just being. Oh, there currently some stuff. They put stuff on the stockpile
Yeah, okay.
already.
Sure.
There are gold nuggets there, and a barrel. Or is there a barrel? Oh, there's a barrel.
A wheelbarrow is
No,
there.
a barrel.
But
Should I
Barrels
disable-
don't go there.
So I should disable barrels for this stockpile.
Oh, yeah.
I've enabled
But what
them.
did they put in the barrel? I don't understand.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see. So E, set this to 0, set this to 0. Okay. Is this done now? Yeah. Okay, now the wheelbarrow comes. I can look at it and see if it's an almond minecart, and it also says TSK behind it.
Sure.
Enter view.
Can you look inside?
A minecart is a tool. Blah. Okay. Forbid dump hide description. Let's see description. There's an exceptional
Craft dwarfship.
Yeah.
There must have been a way to look inside containers.
View selected. Hide dump forbid. Okay, let's see what happens. So they move it to the stop,
I think it works. Let's assume it works.
and then the dwarf just goes away.
I mean, that's okay. Now it needs to be filled again, right?
But who's filling it up? We have
Oh.
another petition available. Status of Solon fenced quills.
These people all want to live
Solon
here.
fenced quills wishes to reside in Entergrace for the purpose of entertaining citizens and visitors.
Our
Do you
fortresses.
approve?
I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, it's no longer just migrant waves just assaulting the fortress. At least they're asking now. But hey, sure.
Assaulting.
I mean, honestly, they were just coming here, like, and now at least they're asking, and it doesn't really matter. Even before we approve, they're already on the map and costing us CPU cycles. So it's no difference to me. At some point, we do have to build more bedrooms, though, because they actually sleep here. This minecart track really works. You could just copy this whole route like two more times or whatever, just so we're getting that sweet metal out of the mines. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Have 3 minecarts going simultaneously. I don't even care about the stone anymore. Like, honestly, why even bother with stone? What do we need stone for? Do you want to keep making stone crafts? We've been moving up in the world, baby. We can make stuff out of tetrahedrite, right? Just make some tetrahedrite copper crafts.
Something happened, Marius.
It always does, doesn't it?
Yeah, because now some dwarves came by with some gold ore
Yeah.
and put it into the minecart.
Yeah, this is just how it's supposed to go.
Now
Isn't
it's
this
60%
nice?
full.
This is awesome. See? And now because we've spent all this tedious time figuring it out, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like I understand minecarts now. And in this fortress and in any other fortress we build, we can actually, from the get-go, I think, get a very efficient minecart hauling system going. Don't you agree?
I think that might be a good idea, yeah.
Don't you also feel confident now in your ability to design and define minecart tracks?
Not quite.
No?
I mean, yes, I think we got it now that, okay, you define the dumping on arrival
Yeah.
by with building the thing, and then you have to get the desired item specifically right. I think this is also something you need to do.
Yeah, and do it with the stockpile thing. That makes it a lot easier, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you also have to, for the stop itself, you have to, you can link a stockpile, that's fine, but you also have to define the desired items for the stop itself.
Yeah, but here's, okay, there's further exploration there that can be done. My argument is, for that second step, if you have the stockpile defined, you could just tell it, yes, all items are desired.
Yeah, sure. But you have to do this.
Yeah, I agree. If you just say no items are desired, it will never leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also we got a new message. Aloth Sazorshar, Hammerlord, has bestowed the name Amkollegen Inabirir upon an iron shield.
Nice. I wonder if this is the guy who killed the troll. Oh, wait, it's a shield.
Yeah, an iron shield.
Oh, I didn't know they named their armor, too. That's new.
It's amazing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I approve. Our Hammer Lords, and I mean, he's a Hammer Lord, man. That guy is balling. Holy shit. Like, our Hammer dudes are pretty tough, honestly. They've killed forgotten beasts.
2 of them already.
Yeah, I mean, you don't fuck with these dwarves.
Okay. Something is happening again. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Keep coming.
Now I think... Yes, it works. It works, Marius. We did it.
What do you mean? Are you still guffawing about this minecart situation?
Yes, because
I've accepted this 5 minutes ago.
It's still a little bit random because the dwarves are just coming and putting something in there and then just leaving, going the other way around.
But this is just how any hauling works, right?
Okay.
They have one job to pick one item up and put it somewhere else.
And then they piss off.
Well, go drink something.
Yeah, piss off. Exactly. And then what now happened is at some point the minecart was full, and then another dwarf saw it as he was walking by and said, "Yeah, I will take this with me now."
Oh shit! I'm gonna be busy for the next 2 months.
No, because he's pretty fast.
Yeah. That's the whole advantage.
And now I can look at the minecart. He's moving about.
Yeah. Do you
with
see
K
the contents?
And uses and contents is gold nuggets, marble, and gold nuggets.
So much gold and some flux. That's so nice.
Okay, now we find.
Yes.
Do we want to do this tetrahedrite job, or do we want to?
What do you mean?
Set up more routes now.
Set up the other 2 routes. We have 3 minecarts, right?
Okay.
Just make him get all the metals. Fuck stone. I don't care about stone. Like, maybe eventually, fine. Like 1 minecart.
Okay, guide me through this. How do we do this? We go to the hauling menu.
So go to the hauling menu and just check if, like, is there a way to copy the track?
No.
So, no, there's not, right?
No. But we can do this. We can get a new route. And we call this...
Metal 2.
Metal 2.
Yeah, that seems
Metal 2.
tedious, but oh well.
And we want a new stop.
Yeah, you pick the mine stop.
And I fucked it up again. This is not nicely designed, because you have to move your cursor first before you press. Yeah. So I will remove this.
I think they should have just done it like with when you link levers and bridges.
You can press enter, right?
Yeah, and you cycle through the locations.
So a new stop here, and I want to define the stop. I delete all the things, and new condition, or set up new stockpiling.
I would link it first.
Select stockpile to this one. Okay. Then new depart condition.
Leave when full of desired items.
So guide north immediately when full of desired items. And then enter set desired items. Enable stone.
Sure.
Okay. That's it. Then we go upstairs. We're so smart.
Yeah, I think we really figured this out in this episode. Finally.
Okay. And I want to add a new stop.
The very last one.
Very last one, yeah.
End of the line, as they say.
This is
Berlin U-Bahn.
And I want to define the stop. Delete everything that is in there.
Thank
New
you
depart
for
condition
Deutsche Bahn.
is guide north immediately when
Empty.
empty of desired items. When empty of any items.
Sure. That's probably badly phrased and logically wrong. It should say, probably by what I'm assuming is what the mechanics will actually do, it should say when empty of all items. Do you know what I mean? Because technically, any minecart ever is empty of any items. Unless it's a minecart that contains all items in the universe. There is at least one item that is not in the cart, so that it is empty of an item.
No one likes know-it-alls.
I have logicked Toady to death now.
I thought he's the mathematics professor,
He is.
right?
He would probably tell me why I'm wrong too.
Yeah. Okay, but we need to assign another vehicle.
Yes.
Maybe this one.
Good.
And I hope this works.
You
That
wanna,
comes the first
do we have
marker.
3 mine carts? Do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
And then we never have to think about it again.
And
3 is probably enough.
And now what happens? Choop. It's dumped, and now
Cool.
where are the items?
They're all in that one square.
But I can't see them there. When I look at it with K.
No?
No.
Well, I don't know. Like, what, I mean, they weren't vaporized. They're not in the cart anymore. So there's that one stockpile.
There's no stockpile.
What are you talking about? The cart, you're talking about the cart got emptied in the fortress, right?
Yeah.
So, and you told me earlier that east of the minecart stop,
Yeah.
there's a stockpile.
Yeah.
So that is there.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you look at it with K, what's on that square?
Yeah. There's one item, gold nuggets, a stone stockpile, number 31,
Yeah.
and smooth granite floor.
Maybe it's a display issue and they can't all be shown.
Maybe.
Because it's not, well, in other cases it's okay if 2 items are on the same square, right? We checked this earlier, right? The minecart stop empties to the east.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I don't know what to tell you. It must be there.
And the minecart is also empty now.
Yeah. I mean, did all the gold just vanish? Surely not. Also, we have so much gold. We should craft stuff out of gold. I mean, do me a favor, okay? We are mostly bringing gold out of the mines. So just if there's the whole entire fortress stockpile menu, I forget where, maybe Z or something. Do you know what I mean?
Status, yeah.
I just want you to give me a count of the gold in our fortress right now. I mean, gold
Stocks, where are the ores? Bars, blocks, boxes, munition amulets, barrels, bars. I mean, we have
It should
1,200 bars.
It's a lot. But it checks out. We've been smelting a lot too. Cut up the entire fortress.
But where are
forest.
the...
It's in stone, right?
in stone, yeah. Maybe? Stones, yeah. We have 2,000 stones. Siltstone, claystone, granite, slate, marble, gold nuggets, 188.
Okay, just keep that in mind. And it should just be growing rapidly with the minecart stuff, right? And if it does, then it's okay. And I don't really care where the individual nuggets are. You can also, just to make sure, you can look at that little stockpile and see that the options are indeed set correctly. You know what I mean? Next to the terminus station.
The stock,
The 1 square stockpile in east of the terminus station.
And what are correct options there?
Well, I would say correct options are metal ores, all of them, and then specific stones like lignite, marble, and...
That's the case, yeah.
That is the case. Okay.
Metal
yeah.
ore and economics.
Yeah. It's exactly how we want it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I cannot tell you why the K thing doesn't show all of them, but I believe that they are, and I will be able to prove this if the gold count in the fortress goes up very noticeably.
Okay.
Yeah.
The wood is empty again. I just
Well,
realized.
this will eventually become a permanent condition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's more trees on the map.
Yeah, sure there are.
I mean, you could.
Should we
You
just...
can designate not all of them, but like a couple to be cut down.
Okay, designate. Cut down... Chop down some trees, yeah. You know what I mean. Like from over there to over there. These are like 50 trees or so. That's alright.
50 tree. The elves are gonna have our heads. Honestly, that's also one thing we can do. Like get an underground tree farm going.
With mushroom trees or what?
Yeah, since we've breached the caverns, actually we might have to breach the second layer. I still think it's a terrible idea to keep these things unsealed, but I guess we do want to bring this fortress down, sort of, so...
Okay, I think the second road also works, because
Nice,
now the
yeah.
second vehicle is filled by 20%, and I will just create a third one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Guide me through it.
Well, go to the hauling menu,
Mm-hmm.
make a new route.
A new route with R, okay?
Call it Metal 3.
Metal 3.
Move the cursor on the stop in the mines.
Thanks. And then a new stop, right?
Yeah.
Then define the stop. Delete everything that is on it.
Yeah. Link the stockpile.
We should make online tutorials.
This is basically like a huge I have no life and must like watch 80 hours of like Dwarf Fortress content plus random Harry Potter talk.
Don't
and
insult our
sort of-
viewers, Marius.
While I'm doing it, maybe learn a thing or two about Dwarf Fortress. Very
Okay.
slowly. Anyway.
Okay, set
I
desired
forget.
items.
Yeah, and then depart condition, right?
Enable all the stone. And then new depart condition. Guide north immediately when empty, when full of desired items.
Desired items. That's right.
Then we go upwards.
Man, next fortress I want everything to work through minecarts.
You can do this by yourself.
Well, would that I could, Steffen.
But I can't, so I shan't.
I should write a letter to Toady1 and ask him for some accessibility options in the Steam version of this game. Because, like, with all the millions that he has made, surely... Hey, Toady, why not hire me as your accessibility expert with all of your Steam millions?
Yeah, why not?
I'd do it, sure. Honestly, I would fake a lot of things just to get access to the code base of this game.
Really?
Yeah, because it's really secret. Like, nobody gets to look at it. And I believe Tarn Adams has been working on it on his own. Maybe with his brother. His brother might get to look at it. But I don't think, like, there's never, like, a Dwarf Fortress team or anything. Like a big developer team.
Okay.
It's all the work of one genius man. But yeah, I would totally be his apprentice, is what I'm saying.
I see.
Yeah. And I do know, hey, I could totally, you know, write some Python code in there, get it to talk out, like use Orca or whatever to get the screen reader to name every square.
Okay.
That's the thing, right? This game would be a nightmare to, like, there's no way to make this accessible. Actually, that probably is, but anyway.
I mean,
I've been sort of talking while I hope I've been talking about these fantasies of mine while I think you've been finishing the minecart. Is that correct?
I finished it, yeah.
Very good. I knew you could do it without my help.
And now...
I think that's enough, right? 3 should cover...
Yeah, maybe. To the black hole of this one stockpile where no items are.
It's a quantum stockpile. This is a perfectly legitimate strategy, okay?
It's a... How do you say? There's a D&D item, right?
Like a bag of holding.
A bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if we make Hogwarts, this would be a feature.
Okay. But something happened again.
Nice.
Robert Egenticus has claimed a crafts dwarf workshop.
Ah, nice. A moody dwarf.
And also a dwarven child withdraws from society.
Oh, to claim a workshop?
To claim this workshop, yeah.
So
Sorry,
we have 2 claims at the same time?
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay. It's always the children that get the moods. Okay. Well, let's see what he does. If he collects items, everything will be fine.
I will go to a unit list and search for him. Where is he? There. Go to unit. Well, he isn't doing anything.
He's in a workshop?
No, he's in his bed.
Oh yeah? Are you sure it's the same one who claimed the workshop?
Maybe.
Withdraws from society? I don't remember. Is that also like a message if they get depressed or melancholic?
Oh no, it's another one. It has the same name, but
oh wow,
a different surname.
That really shouldn't happen. Oh, a different surname? Then never mind. Okay.
This one, in a strange mood.
Okay, that's the one. Is he in a workshop?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just watch him.
Peculiarly secretive.
Meh.
How can we see what he's saying or searching?
You can use T and look at the workshop, and then you'll see. But I'm more interested in if he leaves the workshop immediately.
Yeah, he's gone again.
Okay, then everything is fine.
So
I don't think
fetch some items.
Yeah, and while he's out of the workshop, I don't think you'll get information from looking at the workshop either.
Yeah, he will. He holds items. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just watch this play out for now. It's also if it's a craft dwarf workshop, so we'll probably not get anything interesting out of this. But okay, I mean, any artifact is sort of interesting. It's just how many fucking tin drums and like bone pipes do you want?
All of them.
Well, yeah, I just think I do think like something like an artifact floodgate that we had once, that was cool. That's like a little bit more exciting. And then of course there's like artifact weapons and armor. That's the dream, right? But like furniture is cool too. I'll take furniture. Because you can place that in the fortress, and then
it increases the value.
Yes,
Yeah.
tremendously. And people can look at it. Like how cool would it be to have like an artifact table that we could place in our tavern or the dining room. But the tavern is kind of cool, like as a prestige object as well, because we get so many visitors.
Indeed. Well, he got some bones, I think. Let's see what's in this workshop. Granite, gabbro, and giant olm bone. Whatever the fuck that will be. Let's see.
A totem.
There's a ghost. Why is there a ghost? I can see a ghost.
People die, I guess.
Which one is this? Moldoth. We have to place the slab.
Oh, we never did that. The thing we did at the start of the episode. Yeah, please place the slab.
How do you do this? Q?
Well,
Building?
Yes.
Building.
Funeral receptacle?
Burial receptacle?
Maybe. No, I think that's for sarcophagi.
Offering place, bookcase, display, hive. Offering place?
No, that's an altar. It might be burial receptacle. Try it.
We have 12 of them.
But is it the slab?
Let's see. Place. Claystone coffin, sarcophagi.
No, okay.
So it's
must
also
be
not a
something
door,
else.
floodgate, vertical bars, frog bars. Slab. 5.
That should be it.
Place a slab. Phyllite slab, couple slab, 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 slab.
Are these the engraved ones though?
No.
I don't think this is it, right? We are so bad at this. We've done this so many times, and it's always tripped us up. Okay, go back to the build menu. There must be another thing, right? That's not called slab.
To the building?
Or I'm wrong, and we may have 4 engraved slabs that we've just never placed, right?
I don't think so.
No? Okay.
There's a petition available. Let's see. Status of Warburg Leadlands. Wishes to reside in Entrygaze for the purpose of entertaining. Yes.
Sure.
Let's go.
Approved.
Nice.
Get out of my office.
Easy.
So now we need to place this fucking slab. Come on.
Come on, we got this.
Yeah.
Okay, it must be buildings and then slab, right?
What else is there? Read all the options to me, Steffen.
All the options from building.
Yes.
Armor stand, bed, seat, burial receptacle, door, floodgate, floor hatch, hall grate, floor grate. We're back at the start, right? Vertical bars, floor bars, cabinet container, kennels. What are kennels?
It's for dogs, training dogs.
Nice. Farm plot, weapon rack, statue, slab, table, paved road, dirt road, bridge, well, siege, engines, workshops, furnaces, glass window, gem window, wall, floor, stairs, track, trade depot, traps and levers, machine component, instrument, support, animal tray, restraint, cage, archery target, traction, bench, nest box, hive, offering place, bookcase, and display furniture.
There's a lot of stuff you can build in this game.
Yeah.
I think you have to place the slabs.
But, I mean, yeah, I can place a slab, but then, and we made all these slabs and they're lying around in this stone stockpile downstairs.
Are you sure you can place slabs before they are engraved?
I can try to place a phyllite slab. Yeah, I've placed it.
What do they do if you just place a slab?
I think somebody's hauling a slab now.
Can you go to one of the monuments we've built for previously deceased dwarves and look at it with K and see just what it's called?
It's called claystone slab.
Right? It's also just called slab.
Yeah. Oh no.
There's also...
This is a memorial of... Yeah.
There's also... Is there a way in the building menu when you select the slabs, is there a way
there was something,
to hit
right?
plus and stuff to look at
yes.
the sub description or whatever?
There was like... view item maybe? No, enter, select, deselect, select all, expand or contract?
Expand.
Yeah, granite memorial to someone.
Ha!
Did
Always
it.
figure it out eventually.
Okay, yeah, this was...
Now you place that and please place it in a pious location.
Yeah, it's in the entry hall. In the courtyard. Beside the other slab.
I guess that's fine.
I mean, it's glorious.
It's sort of where a battle has taken
Our
place.
stone stockpile is full of stone, actually.
Good. There you have it. Stone. It's what you wanted, isn't it?
Oh, there's so many silver nuggets. Why are there silver nuggets on the stone stockpile? This is not right. Okay. How we do this with this manager? I want to smell some silver bars and
Oh,
gold
sure.
bars.
JM.
JM, was it okay? JM. So, new order.
Yeah. Smelled silver.
Smelt. Silver. Native silver ore, yeah?
Yeah.
How many? 100.
Sure.
Then Q. Smelt. Gold. Native gold ore, 100.
Alright.
Okay. We did this.
Can we also build some stuff from gold?
Don't know if... Do we have gold bars?
Let's look at the stocks, okay? I also want to know how much gold ore we have.
Oh! He begun a mysterious
nice.
construction.
Cool.
Nice. This was status, right? Status Z, was it?
Yeah.
So stocks, we have bars. We have 90 gold bars and 150 silver bars.
We can build something from this.
Okay. JM. Forge gold chains should be.
We did that, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
And construct gold table. They're still in construction actually, but nobody's doing it, I think.
Maybe we lack smith, or we did build some extra forges, right?
Hmm.
I think. But yeah,
And
I would
we're
like silver and gold furniture. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we are still building silver cabinets, gold doors, and gold tables.
Okay, there you
here.
go. Okay.
But they're not being built.
Let's look at the workshop, see if there's a problem.
Which kind of workshop is this?
It's in the way southeast of the fortress. And then in the south of that big hall, we made some workshops, I think. Some metal forges.
There's smelters, metalsmith's forge,
Those.
and metalsmith.
But the ones in the east are sort of designated for our weaponsmith and armorsmith.
Mhm.
There should be ones in the south, right?
Yeah. There's a smelter in the south, and there's a metalsmith's forge in the
Okay.
south. Yeah.
I don't know whether there's a smelter. That wasn't in my mental model of the fortress, but it's fine.
So in the south, there's like one pile of metalsmith's forge, and on the left side and on the right side on the south, there's smelters.
Okay, very good. Those metalsmith forges, those should get those jobs. I mean, others should as well, but right, they're sort of designated for this stuff.
No, the metalsmith forges on the left, on the eastern wall of this hall get the jobs actually.
This might be a problem because these are restricted to.
Only 4 workers and stuff. Yeah.
No, like one of them has like Jeanne d'Arc, and she doesn't do gold crafting. She only does weapons or armor. Excuse me. So this is sort of a workflow problem because the manager will give out jobs to these workshops, which will then never be completed, and then the queue doesn't get worked through. I wonder if there is a way to prevent this workshop from receiving orders from the manager. Do you know what I mean?
I could go to the workshop profile and see.
Yeah, let's try.
Permitted workers, work orders, or labor restrictions.
So work orders sounds about right. What does that do?
Work orders, it says there are no active work orders tied to the shop.
Okay.
All work orders must be validated by the manager before they become active. It says here. And we can put in a new order.
No.
But isn't what we want labor restrictions? That
Maybe.
permitted general work order labors?
That sounds good.
And currently it's trapping, weaponsmithing, armoring, blacksmithing, and metal crafting. We will only want weaponsmithing allowed, right?
Yes.
And armoring.
No, just armor. I think Jeanne d'Arc does armor. And Hattori Hanzo in the very top, I think he does weapons. This is exactly, I think, what we want.
Okay.
And then you can manually cancel that goldsmithing job.
Oh no, this was Hattori's workshop
then we
I'm
want
currently
weapon.
in.
Yeah.
Workshop profile, and we only want weaponsmithing. Okay.
Yes.
And the other things disappeared. Yeah.
Nice.
And this one is the other workshop is
Jeanne
from these are from the furnace operator. These are from the 4 workers we put there to do stuff. Trapping disabled, weaponsmithing enabled. They only should be doing armoring.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
where's Joan's?
She should be on the bottom floor.
On the bottom?
Yeah, there should be 3 on top of each other, right?
Profile workshop. Joan, yeah, this is Joan's.
She does armor.
And she does armor.
Okay,
Great.
This is very nice. We should have done this a long time ago. And now I hope the orders will be distributed correctly. And then the only other thing I can think of is a lack of fuel. They can't do stuff if they run out of fuel. And enough dwarves with those gold metal crafting jobs enabled.
No, we have so much charcoal.
That's good. We're gonna chew through that, I guarantee it.
Yeah, it's alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how the hauling is going.
Okay.
Seems to be working.
Hey, I asked you earlier how many gold ores we have in the fortress. You never
Yes.
told me.
I did.
Did you? You told me the bars, not the ore.
I did. It was 188.
Oh, that's like exactly what it was before. That doesn't make me look very good.
I told you the number of bars I had. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I want to hear the ores again,
yeah,
Steffen. Listen to me, Steffen.
Let's see. Gold nuggets 188.
God damn it. Why? They should go up, right?
Mm.
What's happening when this cart is being dumped? Are the items just being destroyed? Are we erasing ores, precious metals from this map?
I hope not.
What's going on? This is concerning. Ugh. It's not like they spill over, or do they like topple over the stockpile and they
No.
land somewhere else?
Maybe, but then they should be landing somewhere completely else. It's not in the not near the stockpile. There's nothing lying around there.
Huh.
I can tell you. I don't know, man.
This is puzzling. Although, I don't know how much gold has been smelted, It might be an accident. Maybe it is going up. Maybe it's already a good sign that it's keeping it constant.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, you did say there are smelting jobs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they haven't started. Let's see. They make some cloth things.
That's good.
But they also tell me in the announcements, cancels making cloth shoe, needs 1 unused plant cloth. So you need more plant cloth, I think. JM. Let's see. But didn't we make there like a loop of...
We did, yeah, but you do need to grow the pigtails and then process the pigtails. I don't think that's part of it. I was relying on cloth that we get from traders.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe we've already chewed through that.
The dwarves are epic. We chopped down so much trees already.
That's good.
Again. Okay, yeah, well, JM. So currently our work orders are we are making pig iron bars, but we don't have
we need
anything.
Iron.
We make steel bars, but we don't have anything.
Yeah.
Constructing gold tables, gold doors, silver cabinets. They are now at different metalsmiths workshops.
Forges, yeah.
Then make cloth shirt, trouser, shoe, sock, and dresses.
Yes.
And they're almost finished, I think. No, let's see, 18 left. No, they just started. They have to do a lot of them, I think. And then we are forging large serrated copper discs.
Right.
And also smelting silver and gold ore.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And the dwarves are busy.
It sounds good.
And I think our happiness meter is also quite well.
I haven't heard of a tantrum in quite a while.
I mean, there was a few.
Oh, you just didn't tell me.
Cocksuck again, the chief medical dwarf.
But she's known for this.
Yeah.
It would be concerning if she stopped at this point.
We should kill her. Actually, currently the militia commander is
that's not
throwing
good.
a tantrum. So we have another. What is it? Artifact.
Yeah,
Rovot, the dwarven child, has created Tarunibit Notornoram, a Gabro bracelet.
Nice.
He claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Bomrek.
Cool.
Bomrek steak whipped.
That's a good name.
Okay. Let's see how fancy this artifact is. Capital L for artifacts. So... view selected. Description. This is a Gabro bracelet. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with rectangular Gabro cabochons. We still don't know what this is.
All right. Leave a comment telling us what it is. I think someone already did.
And table cut moss opals and encircled with bands of round Gabro cabochons. Gold and baguette cut moss opals. This object menaces with spikes of sandstone. On the item is an image of Risen Brandwind, the dwarf, and dwarves in Gabro. Risen Brandwith is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Risen Brandwind to the position of the King of the Fair Lanterns in the mid-spring of 92. On the item is an image of a fisherberry and a giant olm bone. on the item is an image of cushion-cut gems in red zircon. On the item is an image of Dorok Heartgills, the dwarf and dwarves in Moss Opals. Dorok Heartgills is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Dorok Heartgills to the position of king of the Fair Lanterns in 1.
In 1?
Yeah.
Wow. And man, this bracelet really tells a story. It's quite epic. Like, holy shit.
Indeed. But I don't... Oh, value is 100,000.
Nice. Gets us closer to that million.
Yeah, we are over 1 million now.
Woo!
Woo! We are
Congratulations.
Ah,
What we could not achieve in real life.
yeah.
We finally did.
Dwarf Fortress. Which is much more profound and, meaningful, right?
Yeah, this
think so.
actually feels like a real success.
I mean, the biggest success this fucking minecart business
Yeah.
is going.
I agree. And now, like, since we started playing again, I kind of got into it. Like, now it sort of makes sense again. I don't know how you feel. There's lots to do now. We could dig some mine shafts and get actual iron. That's sort of a prerequisite for a lot of stuff. Like, if we have that, then we can make the military. But of course, like, somehow traders haven't come, but we can, of course, also trade for lots of iron, right?
Probably, yeah. But we have to smelt it down most of the time, right?
Sure, yeah, but at least that's how we get iron, like, at all. So, like, just try to point out when there's traders coming. We can also trade for cloth and stuff. And, yeah, we can also dig deeper, just dig down into the next caverns. We can get a paper industry going. I do think we should...
library?
Yes, for a library eventually. I do think we should build some more apartments and build some nice... I was concerned about that military commander. Might, build him a luxury apartment complex just to calm him down.
Yeah, let's look at him actually. What is his fucking problem? I mean, his name is Moldath Latkurutherol. Lalturetherol, okay. Moldath.
He goes by Moldoth. That's what his friends call him.
There he is. He's currently in an individual combat drill.
Okay.
Go to unit.
Get off some steam.
G for general, was it? No. Z for stats, yeah. And then enter thoughts and preferences. I feel so good.
That doesn't sound like a tantrum.
What the fuck? Okay, she has become haggard and drawn to the tremendous stresses placed on her. She feels euphoric due to inebriation. She's disgusted after retching on a miasma.
Okay.
Yeah, there's still miasma somewhere.
Where? Do you see it?
She's very regretful and lonely, I think, and a little bit of annoyed, but also interested and content and satisfied.
Mixed bag.
Mixed, yeah.
So that miasma...
There is miasma
Where is it?
Ooh. In our barracks. Why?
Someone accidentally chop off a finger or something?
I don't know, but there's miasma in our barracks, yeah.
Yeah, that's not, like...
So not the barracks are the sleeping quarters? No. The training room, right? We have like one training room.
Is there some kind of can you find the source? I mean, if you just watch the space for a while, you can sort of see where the miasma sometimes gets generated. And that can be an indicator to where it's coming from. There might be just a tiny thing on the floor somewhere, like maybe a body part. At some point there was a battle nearby here, a body part might have been chopped off.
Yeah, there's like a rotten corpse there.
Oh wow. Okay. Of whom? Jesus Christ. It's just a corpse in their
Rith
barracks.
Kedlicott.
Who is that?
I don't know, man.
Like, why is it? It's like as the militia commander come into the barracks, like, cadet, why is this corpse there? Like, and who is that? We don't know, sir. He was there when we moved in. We didn't want to touch him. It smells real bad. Okay.
Okay, what the fuck? Yeah,
Also,
really.
I have to say, what's with the coffin situation, Steffen? We have this whole graveyard.
Yeah, that's fine, I think.
But are there free coffins?
Yeah, sure.
No, you're just bullshitting me.
Okay, it's a fishery worker. He deceased.
Okay,
And for some reason,
I
his
officially don't care anymore.
Why?
Because it's a fishery worker.
Yeah, okay.
But honestly, maybe he was a drafty.
Yeah, maybe. And he died in training, probably.
He just got beat up to bed. Can you go check our squads if they're still full? Maybe we need to replenish a squad here.
The Paints of Intensity only have 4 members.
But those are the new ones.
The Spear Dwarfs, yeah.
Yeah, those.
And the Mighty Minds and the Comedy Crossbows are at 10.
Yeah,
out of
okay.
10.
He was probably one of the new ones, probably. Because I feel like we would have assigned 5 members. We need to get this corpse out of there. Can you, unforbid whatever items he has on him? They might not touch him because he's forbidden.
So I enter this and then I...
Well, you can do that through the designate menu.
Okay, designate.
And then O, I think, for item options.
O for set traffic area.
No, that's wrong. It was a different one.
So we have chop down trees, smooth engrave, toggle engravings, remove designation, set buildings, items, properties. B.
I shall remember that.
Reclaim items, forbid items, melt items,
Reclaim.
remove melt, reclaim.
And then just select everything around that corpse.
Okay.
Yeah. And then please go to our mausoleum, place more coffins if you have to, and make them into rooms.
This is with buildings, and then burial receptacle,
That's right.
Placement, a granite coffin. Burial receptacle.
I mean, if they were to actually put someone in a proper coffin, we wouldn't have to go through all the song and dance with the slab. That's kind of what you have to do when you miss the proper burial.
Okay.
So this might be tedious, but it actually saves us a lot of hassle. Because nobody wants to watch us again struggle with the slab.
Okay, so they need to be constructed now.
Right.
Is this rotten corpse still there? Yeah, it's still there. Okay. But
I mean, honestly,
the tavern is full of people.
That's
It's
awesome.
So amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Are they like dancing and stuff?
Let's see, they're sleeping. While they're sleeping.
It does have like bedrooms upstairs. But also, yeah, we probably need more bedrooms, man. We have not like built any in like forever.
Yeah.
It's just stuff you don't want to do, which I get, but
I mean, this is not very exciting, yeah. The thing is, our happiness meter is pretty nice.
okay.
Right?
So you're saying you think you can just keep running a shit fortress that has like corpses lying in the hallways and like not enough bedrooms with dwarves sleeping on the floor, and all is okay because you have an awesome kick-ass dining room? Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
And
they're
everyone
dwarves.
is happy about the artifact golden thrones and stuff, and everything is forgiven and forgotten.
I mean, they are dwarves.
What's that supposed to mean?
So,
I mean,
yes.
I know what you mean. You're right, but still, that's not the kind of fortress I want. I want things to be proper around here. Like, we want people to be dressed. We want corpses to get actual burials and be removed from the barracks. And we want people to have places to sleep, store their items.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
elect me for mayor next next year. Anyway.
I'm currently
Let's do the burial thing.
Yeah. I'm currently assigning this tomb to
Okay.
this. What's he called? Ri? Where is he? Wreath Kelly fishery worker. Yes. This is the resting place of the fishery worker. Escape done. Okay.
Rest in peace, Wreath.
Rest in pieces, yeah. Your claystone coffin. And somebody should haul him there, right? Or her.
Hopefully, yeah.
No. So how's the hauling actually going? It isn't moving at all.
What do you mean?
We have now 3 routes, right?
Yeah.
And one says 60%, one says 20%, one says 0%. And this is like...
The minecarts?
Yeah, the
how full they are?
Yeah. And it doesn't change. It did not change the last like 10 minutes or so. It's always like that.
But I mean, we know it's working. I mean, have they hauled all the gold? Like, there's still stuff down there that they can get, like
sure.
iron ore and stuff, right? Okay. So then, I don't know, man. Maybe the dwarves had other stuff to do? Someone has to actually go down there and do it.
No, there's a lot of gold still lying around there.
Alright.
What can be more important than hauling gold from the mines? I mean, the friggin' dwarves.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a petition available. Let's see. Status of Sithe Rinze Hearth. Rin's Hearth.
Uh-huh.
Or Rin's Heart. Wishes to reside in Enterglaze for the purpose of soldiering.
Soldiering. Oh, it's a soldier?
Do you want to approve this request?
Remember the name. We're gonna put him in the squad.
Sithe.
This is fun.
Okay.
Approve.
Approved.
Now put him in the shitty squad. The trainee squad.
Okay, available. Let's see. Yeah, there's Sithe.
Alright.
No. That's a human hammer man.
Whoa, cool. Train with a human. But I don't want him in the mighty mines. Sorry, that's the Hammer Lords. It's a bit above his pay grade. I think he'll have to learn how to use a spear. No exceptions.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Skills transfer over. It's okay.
So the silver cabinets have been completed.
Oh yeah, that pleases me. Very good.
Do we want to make more silver stuff? Sure, right?
Yeah, I mean, what else?
Silver cabinet cupboards? No, cabinets and coffers was the other.
Do we have some silver coffers? That seems like a nice thing. And lots of thrones, right? Thrones and tables.
Okay, silver thrones.
Yes.
Like 20.
Yes, now you're speaking my language.
Nice.
Also, how about some gold statues? Doesn't that sound nice?
This is amazing, yeah, sure.
Make a golden statue garden.
Gold statue. Construct gold statue, like 20.
Sure.
I mean,
and those
we
take
fuck
a
you
lot
money,
of
so
iron bars.
Let's do this. Yeah, we're above 1 million. That's amazing.
Oh, the sieges that come.
Wait, we don't have drinks?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That can actually wreck the fortress.
But
didn't we put in a work order where they keep brewing drinks? My god, we have not been watching this. Yeah, what's the drink situation, Steffen?
I'm not sure, actually.
Look at the stocks.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Well?
There are barrels on there, but the barrels are empty.
No, okay.
Yeah, with
I meant in the Z status stock menu.
And that says food stores is 4,000. We have 300 meat, 200 fish, 500 plants, 300 seeds, no drinks, and other 3,000.
Okay, please start brewing drinks.
Ooh, that could have been... Why?
I thought we have that order. Can you look at the manager?
JM.
And
We
then-
don't have this order now.
Yeah, but there's a condition. Okay.
Condition.
We made workflow conditions. Can you find that somewhere? That might be the wrong term for them. Standing orders or something?
Yeah, but only for the cloth stuff.
Oh, we never did it for the brewing?
No.
Oh shit. Let's make one for the brewing. They'll fix this problem.
JM. Q. Brew.
No.
Drink from plant, right?
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? I want a standing order with conditions.
Yeah, but we first have to create
I
the
see.
order.
Brew, drink from plant. That's
So,
right.
like, I don't know, 100.
No, don't do. If you do standing order, don't do that many. Do like 25.
Okay. Increase priority, max priority. Details, maybe? Enter, select details, set details, select. Oh, okay. Remove this order. Q. Brew, drink from plant. Like 10?
Like I would say 25.
25, of course.
Completely arbitrarily chosen, but because I say it, it is the correct
So,
one.
conditions. This work order does not have any conditions.
Yeah.
Add item condition, add order condition, frequency.
Add order condition?
Or add conditions from reagents or materials, or add
No.
conditions from products.
What is meant by condition here is the question.
Maybe by products, if we have.
Yeah.
Amount of drinks is at most at 10.
Aha.
Satisfied for next stash. Yeah, okay, this is what we want to do, right?
I think so. But so it should trigger the order when there are less than 50 drinks.
Okay. Amount of drinks available is at most 10, and then it's satisfied for next check. So ready to check. Restarts if completed. Conditions check daily.
So this whole, is there at most or at minimum? Because this is a bit confusing with the, is it a less than or a greater than condition?
I'm not sure. So I will read from top to bottom now. Okay. It says brew drink from plant.
Yeah.
25. Next line. Ready to check. Restarts if completed. Condition checked daily.
Okay.
Next line. Amount of drinks. Next line. Available is at most 10. Satisfied for next check. And then this is repeated for the amount of seeds. So we can...
I think it's okay. This will probably brew drinks when you have less than 10
I mean, we can change the item quantity
to
right?
25 from 10.
Change number, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
do it.
like 25.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And I mean, there was no way to set it to at minimum 10 or 25, right?
I think we can change traits, delete condition, change number, change inequality. Yes, we can change the inequality. So amount of drinks available is at most 25, or is greater than 25, or is less than 25, or
less than 25.
Okay,
there we go. That's what I wanted.
Is
I'd
less than.
settle for less than or equal, but less than is okay.
Less than. Okay.
Yeah.
And then amount of seeds available is at most 10. No.
It doesn't matter.
Can we delete this?
That.
Delete condition. Yes, we deleted this. So now the condition is amount of drinks available is less than 25.
This sounds very logical.
And this is satisfied for the next check, so we will start brewing the next day.
Very good.
Checking.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
And we do have
a
plants,
available.
so they should start brewing.
Litast Stroked Whip wishes to reside in Entry Glaze for the purpose of eradicating monsters.
That's cool. He's gonna go in the caverns and kill stuff. That's awesome. This is an actual adventurer. What's his name?
Let's see. I forgot.
Oh.
I've read it to you.
And now I think there's no way to find out.
Maybe not.
You can look in the
Others.
video. Well, I was gonna look at him in the tavern, right?
What was his? Reloth? No. It was Spiked Whip or something like this, right?
I have no idea. Honestly, a lot of these names, they go in one ear, they end out the other. It's just maybe at one point he'll be listed in the unit list with like task adventuring or hunting monsters.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Seems to be fine. Still, the hauling it's stuck at 16, 20, and 0%. For some reason, it's not working anymore. Maybe
it did work before.
Maybe you can only have like 2 minecarts on one track.
No.
No.
I remember looking this up. As long as you guide them, they have no collision or anything.
I don't know.
I think it will work. I don't like. I would wait a little bit more. I'm more sort of puzzled by where do the items go. I mean, did you look in the minecarts? With K, what's in them? The only thing that could clog up this whole system that I could imagine is if they get filled with wrong items. Because we did tell it to, okay, if you're full of desired items.
This is tetrahedrite, gold nuggets, and gold nuggets.
Yeah, that is correct.
The other one is filled with tetrahedrite, and the other one is filled with nothing.
This is all correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so what should be happening is that dwarves go down there and they take stuff from the stockpile and then put it in those vehicles. And if they're not doing that, then I cannot tell you why not. But like maybe it's because they don't have alcohol and so they become very inefficient at everything.
Maybe, yeah.
It's at least a factor. Is the drawing going, by the way?
Yeah, it's active.
Okay.
Let me see if some...
Man, they must be forming queues at the still. Like, jeez, I need that stuff.
Yeah, there's a task there, and there's also a dwarf who's doing it.
Okay, that seems good.
A farmer is at the still. Yeah.
This should be taken care of now.
Okay, maybe this is... But nevertheless, our happy meter is still fine. We have 73 dwarfs right in the center.
Yeah.
We have 9 dwarfs, which are a little bit more happy.
Okay.
We have 6 dwarfs, which are quite happy. And we have 6 dwarfs, which are very, very, ecstatic, how to say.
Wow.
And we only have one dwarf, which is a little bit sad, and we have 2 dwarfs which are quite unwell, but 0 dwarfs which are tantruming or like
depressed.
Yeah,
okay,
almost dead. And we have another petition. Siphon Darth Guild wishes to reside in Entryglace for the purpose of eradicating monsters.
Okay, sure.
And Emos Spot Armors wishes to reside in Entryglace for the purpose of soldiering.
Alright. What's his name?
Emush. Put him in the squad.
Sure. Yeah. But, I mean, do you notice that this is getting quite a few petitioners? Like, at some point, I think if we're gonna keep accepting all of them, we do have to build some, like, bedrooms, I think. You don't agree?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, they will complain, right? At some point. I don't want to build bedrooms, Marius.
I know.
But I will do as I am told. Because you make me play. Right?
I'm glad we have an understanding here. But we can also do that between episodes, I guess.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I think it's a good time to call it. We succeeded at the minecart thing. I know that they're stuck right now, but they were working earlier.
When the fuel is back, right?
I consider this a success in the minecart department.
Yeah.
And we've gotten rid of a ghost. We did some production stuff. We fixed the brewing crisis. I think it's all
we have 16 drinks
swimmingly.
already.
Yeah, but I think, how do you feel? I think we're going to play this a little bit more. Or how do you feel?
I mean, Are
you totally unexcited about this fortress and its future?
No, I want to go deeper, I think. But I think I will be a little bit more reckless.
Yeah.
from now on, because we've
We
been
do
so
have our-
safe and we've
yeah,
been so
yeah,
successful. We reached our first million,
Yeah.
and I think now it's time to go hard or go home.
Yeah, and maybe build the next fortress with a purpose in mind
Yeah.
and like have a concept. But okay, so maybe next time then we'll just dig down, right? Instead,
I think that's the idea. Yeah.
and whatever comes, we're gonna let our amazing hammer dwarfs handle it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
And then next time, I mean, or not next time, but like after that, maybe we'll do, if we want, we'll do a new fortress with like a fun concept. Who knows what it'll be? Maybe Hogwarts. Maybe we'll just make a fortress that is like super well set up, like where we can immediately train a military and equip it and just, you know, use a fortress specifically to explore the whole military and raiding system, which we haven't quite seen in this one, right?
I mean, there's also a possibility, right, to get your resources and materials and stuff from fighting and getting stuff from other things. Then
you can get stuff definitely,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's. I mean, that's why mining for like iron and flux and making steel and stuff is so powerful, because I don't think many people can do that except dwarves. And then, you know, you have that industry going, and you know, the whole skilled armor smiths who can dish out a lot of this stuff. That's kind of why you have a fortress, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that. But there's lots of possibilities. Maybe we'll come up with some contests or concepts. I'm sorry. You, dear viewer, I invite you to also leave some comments with maybe ideas for fortresses. What specifically you would like to see us do. We will not promise that we will do it, but we will consider it. I can promise that.
Yeah.
And I'd just be curious to hear. Anyway, thanks for watching. You can like the video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow us on Twitter @makes_play. Steffen, do you have any last words?
Yes. What the fuck are cabochons?
Oh yeah, right. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.